Hey y'all, I'm coming to you today with here is why being loyal to your company does nothing for your career. So let me start off by saying what I'm not saying, right? So, what I am not saying is that you should not work hard at your company, that you should not respect the company that you work for, that you should not care about them. That is not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that you need to be putting your interests before the interests of your company. So let me tell you what started this whole idea, right? Of me even making this. I had somebody contact me on LinkedIn last week and they were saying, you know what? I know it's time for me to make a change, but my company is in a really, really tough spot right now. They have a lot of people that are leaving and things of that sort, and so he felt really bad about even thinking about wanting to look for another job. Let me say this. I do believe that the relationship between you and your company is a partnership, right? You have a skill set that you have, and they have a problem that they need to be solved, and your skill set solves that problem. And as a result, they pay you. And so I think sometimes we can really go beyond that, and that can really cross the boundaries that we should have in place be crossed. And by being loyal, what I'm talking about is having such a deep level of commitment that you are willing to sacrifice what you need and what you want in order to make sure that they stay happy. And I don't think that is healthy at all. Like I said, I really believe that the interests that you have need to come before the interests of your company. Why? Because at the end of the day, when the company that you work for makes a decision, they are going to make that decision based upon what they feel is best for them. And that's why I feel like you need to have the same attitude and the same mindset to make the decisions that is going to benefit you first. And so let me tell you what a lot of people think loyalty is. You have people that will not take their paid time off because they feel like their job needs them. They feel like, you know what, if I take this paid time off, the company that I work for is not going to be able to survive while I'm gone, even though they are exhausted, even though their family has not seen them in months, even though they are mentally tired and drained. They will still keep pouring out of an empty cup because they don't want to put their company in a bad position. When in reality is their company has put them in a bad position that they even allowed their employee to get that drained and exhausted. Another way we do that is after we have been denied for a raise, after raise, after raise, after raise, after raise, we keep telling ourselves maybe eventually they will see the awesome work performance that I do. They will eventually change their minds. I'm just going to wait it out to see if things are going to change because I know that the company needs me. So, this is what we call being loyal when really we are sacrificing our financial health to keep the company in a good position, even though they have not kept us in one. Another one is that you are ignoring how you are being treated for the sake of the success of that particular place that you're at, right? You know that there's a level of disrespect that's happening. There's a level of boundaries that you have set that have continually been crossed, but you feel like, wait a minute, they need me. They need me. So you ignore the alarms that it's time to go. You ignore the sounds and the signs that's right in front of you that, hey, it's time to go because you think that they need you so much. And what you don't owe the company that you work for is your actual mental health. You don't owe them your future. You don't owe them your personal time. And so once you get into the habit to where you know that, hey, I got to put me first, because a lot of you guys know that the companies that you are in stopped serving you years ago, right? You know that you have outgrown the place. You know that it's now time to go to the next level in your career, but you are constantly thinking about them. And what you don't realize is that you staying at a company that stopped serving you years ago could be probably is costing you thousands of dollars. It has cost you precious time with the people that you love. It has cost you your confidence because you once had so much um, you felt confident in the skill set you had, right? You knew you was doing the thing, but because that acknowledgement has not come from the employer that you are currently at, you are almost starting to actually doubt yourself. And so you don't realize that because you are being so loyal to them by ignoring what you need, that you have now given them the power over your career. And you should be the one holding all the power, right? And so I want this video to encourage you to be more loyal to yourself than your company. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a bunch of DMs and a bunch of comments saying I'm wrong, but I will stand by what I stand by all day, every day, because I know that when it comes to these companies, they will always put themselves first. And so I want you to change the way that you think and start putting yourself first.